the first thing will be that you have to play your scales. The first way will be that you have to play them at 120 beats per minute with one click per note and saying the notes out loud. And so you have to do all three major scales in the same take. So, for example, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, F, G, A, B, C, G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, F major, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, E, F. Then you have to play the chromatic scale the same way, up and down all the notes, but you can pause at the top and then come back down. But it has to be in one take, and you can't cut after you go up the scale and then do a down scale take. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, D, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, G sharp. Then coming down, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E. Okay, then we'll do our versions of Mary Had a Little Lamb, but this is how they're going to be organized. So you have to do all the ones that start from the same fret in the same take. So how I'm going to play it now is the way that I expect you to play it, and this is a logical way of doing it. So we're going to start with the ones that start from open strings, and I'm going to play all the ones that have exactly the same fingerings first, and then the one that has a different fingering second. All right. So this is the first one starting from the open A string. Then the open D string. The open E string, the high E string. And then finally, so those all had the exact same fingering. Now finally, the one from the open B string, this one's a little bit different. And you can cut the take there if you want, but you have to do those four together in one take. The next group we're going to do is the group that starts from the second fret. Now there are three of these, and two of them have exactly the same fingering, and then one of them has a slightly different fingering. So here goes. Starting from B, our fifth string, second fret. Down a string, now we're starting from E, second fret of our fourth string. And then go down one more string, and now we're starting from A, the second fret of our third string. can cut the take there if you'd like. But those three need to be together in one take. And so we did those first two, starting from B and E, those have exactly the same fingering. And then when we go to the A, one that starts on A there, that one has a slightly different fingering. Okay, so then we go to our versions of the song that start from the 4th fret, and there's only 2 of those. So, and since they have different fingerings, it really doesn't matter which one you start with because the second one will be different. So I'm going to start from our F sharp version. To B in the same take, starting from our B on the 4th fret here in the same take. And you can cut the take there if you'd like. And the last one we have is starting from our 3rd fret, note D here, and there's just only one version, so you can do this one in its own take if you want. Alright, and the last part of this is playing the horizontal scales, so the natural scales and chromatic scales on the E and A strings. So the first thing I want you to do is to play the natural scales first on both the strings. So again, this is the dot, 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 space, space, space thing. So you have to do the natural scales in one take together, and then the chromatic scales in one take together. So here's the natural scales. And you can stop at the top before you come back down, but you can't go up and down in different takes. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. And the A string, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, B, C, B, A. And if you want, you can cut the take there. And we'll do the chromatic scales. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And the flats on the way down. E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E. And the A string, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Flats on the way down. A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A. Alright, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys on the 24th of October.